And mega, mwah, 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 mwah. Love shout out to everyone. Magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, at kombangwa sa inyong lahat. Ayan, I know, guys. I'm so late again. Of course. What do you expect, guys? O, diba? But Body Not So Fit is here. Ayan, thank you for the likes, guys. Chasing Tail Outdoors. Good morning, good afternoon. Is it good morning, good afternoon? Yo, Shirley. Ayan, thank you, Shirley. Ayan, andyan na rin ang aking admin. Ayan, who's going to Manila, but body not so fit. Is my voice loud and clear, guys? And of course, Edsy is in the house. Ayan, thank you, Edsy. There she is. Let's go. O, diba? Ayan. I see, and with a heart. And of course, Hayden is here as well. I literally forget you're going live today. Happy fall, by the way. Oh my God, yes. Today it was kind of like our first day in Japan, which is kind of like cold. It's cold today. And Samantha M is in the house as well. Mega love shout out Shirley, and of course sa aking admin, ang nag-iisang admin ni IC Fit. Ayan, guys. Tonight we're going to talk about your ideas about friendships. Ayan. And of course, I'm going to share to you some articles and some quotes. I'll be quoting articles. And if you want to read the whole article, I'm going to post the link in the description box later on after the live stream. So, I wonder if you guys have any idea what is friendship means to you. That's what we're going to find out tonight, and it's something that I really kind of like wanted to discuss and explore. And for me, it's something that I really have kind of like different views in a way, I think. But last Thursday, I had the privilege to kind of like get to know ladies. Of course, I get to explore, I get to explore and get out of my comfort zone, which I've been doing for the past 2 years. So I'm going to share that a little bit of that. And hopefully, if I don't get too emotional, I'm going to share some stories of mine as well. And you guys as well can share your stories about friendships. Because as I've said before in the live stream, in the Philippines, we have 5 factors of how you can rate if you are content with your life. There's 1 is family, your family life. 2 is your career. 3 is your financial. 4th is, what's the 4th again? 1, family. 2, okay guys, 2 is career. 3rd, there's 5, right? Am I forgetting something? And of course, friendship. Yeah. So for all of those, those out of those 5 factors, not everything you're gonna be lucky. So there's one thing that you're gonna be unlucky about. So eventually, right now, I'm in a point of my life where I'm trying to be kind of like out there in a way where I'm trying to kind of like build friendships along the way, which is kind of hard for me personally because I only have one, I would say like lifelong friend, like a real best friend, that one friend that no matter how crazy you are, no matter how, you kind of like get to not be in the same belief, culture, views, you're still friends. I think I only have one. So hopefully we're gonna talk about that today. But if I get too emotional, you'll have to stay tuned for the rest of my live streams every week. Maybe I'll get to talk about that. Ayan. And let's see what you guys are talking about. Ayan. And Felipe G is in the house. Felipe G, do you have your water? Ayan. Okay. get your water because it's going to be a deeper conversation for everyone. So hopefully not some of you wouldn't get triggered. I because this is one topic that I do get triggered so much. So I'm going to be passionate talking about this tonight. And I love fall because the weather is so better than summer. And in the fall, you do not gotta worry about mosquitoes and wasps because they do not like cold weather. How are you, boss? How am I? Actually, guys, the reason I am late today is I do have stomach ache, guys. But I'm not gonna go any further details about that. Okay, that's something private. And hi, Felipe, how you doing? Okay, that's it. I'm filing a restraining order against the night. What did Nightbot do, Ayan? Love Nightbot, guys. You know, Nightbot is also such a help for me as well. Ayan. How are you all? I'm okay. Yes, and always cook your chicken, Felipe G. I feel like ever since I know you, it's kind of twice that you get food poisoning. It's not good. Ayan. And chasing tail outdoors, lol, Hayden. Ayan. After this stream, I might go back to watching RWBY, pronounced as Ruby, Volume 7. Ayan. You will definitely get that on my channel if you want ladies' views once I get lives going. I tested, yes, guys, I am Bad Body Not So Fit is also a YouTuber, and he did had his first live stream ever. So if you have time to check it out, I am please do check him out as well. And I'm always good. Ooh, you're always good, admin. Or shane all. O, diba? Ayan. And I love how Izzy is the mother figure of the stream. Yes, definitely. I'm your mother figure. I'm everyone. Or like I'm everything. Everything all at once. Ayan. So be respectful with each other because if you're not, I'm gonna palo palo. Ayan, I'm gonna spunk your puet puet. Yan, your boom boom. O, diba? Ayan. No, Nightbot is talking. Ayan. And same, kaninang sakit din ng tiyan ko. Pero ngayon, okay na, dig-hype lang pa lang para mawala. Ay, yung akin hindi eh. 'Di ba? I have episode kanina. O, 'di ba? Episode. Only one of those was my own cooking. Oh, for real? Ah, yeah. We're gonna have to sue the one that doesn't cook your food correctly. O, di ba, Felipe? And of course, ayan, BFF. Mega, ayan. And of course, guys, one of the friends that I've met in YouTube, Rian's Kitchen at iba pa. Also a YouTuber. Ayan, a mother figure. Also, Hayden. So if you didn't check her out as well, ayan, pakibaba na lang admin ang bahay ng aking BFF. Ayan, know who is my BFF on YouTube. Ayan, we've never seen each other in person, but I think we kind of like build a little bit deeper, you know, like conversations, views, and stuff like that. So if you want to know more of her, check her out. Ganon. Ay, mega love. Shout out Rian from admin. Okay. What? I just realized something funny. I'm watching Icy right now and I'm drinking a literal Icy slush. Ah, that's nice. Actually, I did saw that in one of the, I don't know what kind of video I've been watching, but I feel like it's been a while. So I've been not visiting the States for like almost 4 or 5 years. I don't even know. I don't even remember anymore. So I do love slush. I do love icy. You know, I do love my name. And I do love how I represent. Diba? Ayan. And chosen one is in the house. Ayan. Excuse me. Diba? Chosen one, hello chat and good morning to everyone. Thank you, chosen one. Are you going to work now? Ayan, thank you. Mwah. Ayan, thank you. I know you're busy, BFF, but hopefully you can watch this one as well because this is all about friendships. And if you have any idea of you as well, please, not just my BFF, but you guys, if you're watching this, please do let me know your ideas about friendship. as well. I'm going to discuss things around here. So if you agree, we can agree. If you disagree, you disagree. But don't push your views to anyone in the stream. We can just educate them if that's how you want it to be. You can just share your stories, your experiences, but do not do not push your belief to anyone, because that's one of my trigger points. I don't like that. Okay, because at least for me, I feel like I'm gonna talk here, I'm gonna discuss things here. If you don't want to believe it, if you don't want to agree on it, don't agree on it. It's okay to disagree and agree. It's your belief. But at the same time, the purpose of this is just to educate ourselves. There are informations out there that you probably didn't think about. And that's one of the things that I love about life is once you think of something and you tell that to another person have different perspective about it. And if you're open to that, that's a very good thing, because life is just about learn and relearning about yourself. Even though you're old, don't tell me you're old and you're not going to learn anything, because one of the things that I don't like is just because you're old, just because you're aged, just because you're an elder, you don't want to learn. I don't like that. I don't like that attitude. I just said that out loud, okay? Anyways, Ayan. Thank you guys for saying hi to each other. Ayan, lately I've been seeing double header engines, and I think the engines number war. Okay, we cannot relate, Hayden. Ayan. But yes, guys, if you want to know more about trains and stuff like that, please do ask Hayden all about it. Ayan, he knows a lot. And yes, heading to work right now. And everyone, if you're going to work right now, if you're listening to me, thank you very much. And I don't mind if you leave a like, and share this to your community. It would definitely help me, help my algorithm, help whatever we're gonna share in the live stream right now to be out there in the world. Oh yeah. Admin, I'm feeling okay. Just got better from a cold. Oh, yes. How are you doing? And I'm working out more now. Thank you for asking. And what's WSG and Felipe? Nightbot is fickle. What's fickle means? Define fickle. I don't know that word. I like that I know a lot. Like, I like that I get to talk English, Tagalog, and different languages, because there are a lot of still words out there that I don't think I've ever used or I've ever stumbled upon. So I like that I'm learning as well. You know, well, I wouldn't say I'm not that of an expert. I only know like wheel configures and bases. Ayan. So, anyways, guys, before we get, you know, late in the evening, or late in the evening, ay, ewan ba guys, basta ang language ko late talaga, balok-baluktot, ewan pa guys. I think it's just a couple of like, you talk English, you talk Japanese, you talk Tagalog. There are moments that I just couldn't figure out what's the word that's supposed to come out of my mouth. Ganon. So, if you were watching this one, just know English is not my first language. Yon. So, yeah, bear with me. Ganon. Ayan, asa na ba yung ating script? Ayan, may script ako guys eh. Anyways, guys, okay. I'm gonna try to do this. So, let's start. Who are people here that actually could proudly say that they have a lifelong friends, and who are also people right now that watching this that feels like they don't really have a friend? Ganon. And fickle means changing their affections often. Oh, may ganun pala. Oh, fickle. Ayan, that's what fickle. So Nightbot is fickle. Just like the host is fickle. Is my affection changed often? Ayan. I don't know any Tagalog myself, but I know a few like kumusta. Aw! O, diba? And si Love. Why? Thank you for that. At dahil dyan, this is for moi. Ayan. O, di ba? Nagkamali pa siya talaga. O, ayaw niya pa talaga, guys. Ayaw niya. Ayan. At dahil dyan, ito ay para sa iyo, Edsy. Thank you, Edsy. I do love it. Asa na ba yun? I don't know which one Edsy love. How about this one? Aw, do you remember this, guys? I've seen this one. And this is for you, Edsy. Ayan. O, diba? I like it. Ting, 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 ting. Thank you. But I did this like a long time ago when I was like, I didn't have a voice, I think. Oh, no. I had a vaccine for Corona. Yes. So I did this because I couldn't lift my arm and I couldn't do my thing. So I did this and I've seen it again. Diba? You like it? Ayan. This is for you, Edsy. Thank you. O, diba? Ang agang pa buena mano. Oh, why Lammy is in the house? Mwah. Why Lammy? Thank you so much. I love seeing you in the chat. I wished I had lifelong friends, but we all fell out sadly, or we just move on in our life. My friends now I've known for a few years. Yes. You know, those things sometimes really happens. I Felipe G. What is that? You like that? Thank you, Felipe G. And that's nice, Keto. Kumusta in English is how are you? Ayan. Good job, Hayden. Ayan. And good job, admin. Teach them how to speak Tagalog. And the chosen one, that's the reality. People, they come and go. And the one that stays are the one that you should really treasure. This is the reason I don't really like talking about friendship. It really triggers me a lot. Like, it's something that I think there are just things in life, and I've been told many times that one thing that I'm not lucky about in my life, which I've told you earlier, those factors, is friends. Not that I'm saying the friends that I'm trying to build right now is not good. It's just something that, you know, like Wailami says, it come and go. And the one that stays usually is very rare. So the ones that actually stays right now with me, which is long time, and you can see them in the chat, YouTube actually opened me up into this. I really do treasure. But also, I know I'm the type of person which is parang bula. I'm like a bubble. I go away sometimes, but it doesn't mean that I don't care or I don't think about you. It's just sometimes you have your own life to kind of like get it together sometimes, but it doesn't mean that I'm not there. I'm always here. Like with you guys, I'm always going to be here every Saturday. So if you don't have a friend, you're going to have a friend every Saturday. O, diba? Ayan, nobody stays, everybody fades. Sometimes I kind of like wanted to believe that, but at the same time, I feel I do hope, I still do hope that somehow, you know, I can still be able to get to be with somebody, you know, except for, of course, my lovey dovey, and to be with me, like really friends. Like, even though, because sometimes when you have friends, same thing as any relationships, you're gonna have misunderstanding. It's just part of it. But that's how you can actually, all the same in relationship, that's how much you can actually know of how a person actually treasure you, is if he or she of that specific friend, at least for me, is actually going to take that effort to kind of like understand you, each other, not just one way street. So that is what we're going to talk about. We're going to explore this one. We're going to discuss about this one. There's multiple articles that I kind of prepared for you so we can discuss about it. Hopefully I can share everything that I've seen because it's too much, you know. Sometimes when I do try to research, it's too much information. Ayan. And, ayan, wala me from BFF, diba? Pinay survivalist. I know it just doesn't bother me. I got people who care about me, so I'm good. Ayan, from the chosen one. And to have real friendships, we have to admit we are wrong if we do each other wrong. And that's why I had a big fallout 2 years ago. Yes, that's part of it, isn't it, Ayan? I have so much things. So I kind of like one of the things that the reason I want to talk about this is because I want to tell you a story about my only one lifelong friend, best friend besides Rian that you see in the chat. And of course, the third one is, that's somebody, you'll find some rare person that you would think of that is your friend that will always going to be there no matter what. But just talking about this, I think it's not the time because I don't think I can make this without having sipon. Oh, bala kayo dyan. Englishin niyo yung sipon dyan, guys. Ayan. So, we're just gonna go straight ahead to the article so I can, finish this live stream without making a scene, without making it like a drama and telenovela. Okay. Ex best friend made a promise and he knew I was down and out and didn't come through for me. Lost my ex, my job, my health, and he left me to the curb, and that's why he's suffering without me now. Oh, it is kind of hard when it comes to kind of like that situation. Yeah, so I hope you feel better, chosen one. I hope you kind of like getting past and move on with that. But yeah, it's a hard one. He's been trying to get back in contact with me, but in good off that dude. And that's the sad part of it is like not everybody, not everyone you're gonna, because years, moments, time, you give effort, you're gonna get to know the person more and more. And that's the reason I want to talk about this is because I think friendship has something, it benefits us mentally, and as well it could also destroys us mentally and physically. So, ayan, ang gulo-gulo ko na guys, ayan kasi, ayan, 'di ba? Ayan. Gusto ko tong topic na to, 'di ba? Ayan, pag-usapan natin. Ayan, kumusta gwapa? Cheekbones na miss kita. Oh, do you miss me for real? Ayan. I hope I don't look tired, guys, and I hope I don't look haggard to all of you guys. I'm grateful for my few friends that understand me. We grow older, we have to understand that we all have priorities in life. Well said, Edsy Love. Exactly. It has to be like that's one of the things that I feel a good friend is a good friend for you or for you guys is because they can understand you. Like you don't have to say anything, but they can understand you. And if they cannot understand you, they can actually talk to you, personally. You're always I am always one call away with my friends. And I fear of my friendships ending for some reason. But I know mine with IC will never end because I consider her my best YouTube friend. Oh, Hayden. Hi, guys. That is the reason I don't want to talk about this topic. Okay, guys. Okay. Thank you, Hayden. I do love that. I do love that. Ayan, Pinay survivalist. We've been moving a lot during my childhood every year. Different people, different places. I just remember crying every time we are leaving those places. New friends again and again. Ooh, that must be hard. I do understand that as well. And the chosen one, I let it go. I got real friends, and you guys, we all have our time with people and we move on. Aw, you guys are so awesome. You're so sweet, guys. Ayan. Ayan, I'm getting emotional, guys. Stop it. Ayan, pagod, ikaw, medyo, medyo. Some people's contacts expire. I hope I'm not. Don't expire my contacts, guys. Always subscribe to my channel. This is our contact, you guys. And the reasons I'm not really attached to anyone like everybody else, yung mga nasa school na magtutropa or talagang mag-BFF. Yeah, I think for a person to be connected with somebody, you have to be vulnerable at some point. I think there are things that you really have to be courageous enough to show like who you really are. Can they handle that? And if they can, treasure those people, Ayan. And one of the things that I feel that I'm lucky about this is because I did find that one. And you know who you are. I know you watching over there. Ayan, baka may magselos. Kaya ano ha, alam mo na yon, ikaw na yun. Ayan. And maayong gabi, admin. Ayan, we've lost all lot. Okay, hold on. We've all lost something, and I've seen what loss can do to people. But if we gave up every time we lost, then we'd never be able to move forward. End quote from Yeah Boy, Hayden. Yes, and emotions can grant you strength, but you must never let them overpower you. Good. And so we're gonna do this. Let's see if I can figure these things out. So this is the first one that I kind of like wanted to explore. And this is okay, guys. I can't see. I can't see. I can't read. I hope you can read that, guys. But I'm gonna try to read my copy. Hold on. Where is it? I couldn't find it. Hold on. Um. Okay. So this is. It's common these days to complain that friendships aren't what they used to be. So we're gonna have, I did pinpoint four things in here. And guys, if you wanted to share your ideas, your opinion about this, please do so. So number one is that restaurants are filled with people staring at their phones instead of talking. So that's kind of like the number one thing that I feel like I do notice a lot. And for me, if you wanted to be friends with someone, I think everyone should really, like avoid phones when you're with someone because it's not really nice. I get it. I get it. Some younger generations would tell me it is what it is, but no, there are things that could change, because change is constant. But one thing I know for sure is when you're spending time with someone, you should always be in the moment because those moments can pass. And then for some people, they would regret not doing the things they've done. And I think I have one of those things. And that's why I feel like it's hard for me to talk about it. But at the same time, that's just what I'm telling you guys. If you're with your friends and you really love these friends of yours, please do not be like everybody else where you're with someone, you're with your friend, your family, your partner, anyone. Do it on your own time, but not when you're with someone. Refrain from your phones. Don't look at your phones. Don't like just talk, conversation, discussion, the way you do with me. I like this. And that's why I've always loved interactions because I do love this. Anyways, two, Let's go to the two. That selfie culture has turned us into narcissists who care more about managing our own PR than about being present with each other. Oh my God, when I read this, I really realized how deep this code meant a lot in today's society, you know. So we're gonna explore that one. Yes. Okay, let's see this one. They aren't my coats. I got them online, Ayan. And code, Ayan. So let's do this. Some woman yesterday told me things about myself was true. And it scares me a lot. She basically was spot on. And maybe she's a poem reader, but I swear I didn't pay her anything. She contacted me and then, boom, said things that I was going through. So weird, but intriguing. Oh, be careful about that. Okay, chosen one. And be careful of those people as well. Kind of like, yes, welcome them, but at the same time, be open, be logical, be like critical thinking, you know, practice that, guys. It will definitely kind of like guard you from people who wants to take advantage of you. So always practice critical thinking. And this is facts. People always on the dumb phone. Automobile nagiging. So chosen one is also one of those people that is angry. And I got a call from my friend in the Philippines last night, and she been through a lot watching her family die. She told me how she appreciated me treating as a family and listening to her. Exactly. You know, guys, sometimes I'm so talkative, okay? I like talking. But that is why sometimes when I'm befriending someone, I always tell them, if you don't want my opinion, if you don't want my, I'll try. I'll try not to talk. I'll try to listen because it's hard, guys. It's hard. So Ayan, you looking like you still getting it in. The arms look nice. Thank you. Bad body, not so fit. Of course, I should, you know. It's my job. You know, I'm gonna lose my career. YouTube is not really my career, you guys. But I wanted to be like, you know, I want to do good with you guys. So I'm trying to be better every year. Hopefully, you know, get to do stream better, the time, you know I couldn't really get the time right, but I'll try. But for people who doesn't know, I'm a personal trainer, guys. So if you have questions about it, please do, Ayan. If you don't want to talk about your personal question in here, join my Discord, you guys. Pakibaba na lang admin ang aking Discord. Ayan. YouTube to me is so fun. Exactly. Ganahan ko nimo? Ano daw? Anong ganahan? Hindi ako Bisaya. Ayan, crooked. Ayan, hindi ko alam kung anong sinasabi mo. Tagalog lang. Definitely, I see. It's weird, but I don't want anyone determining my destiny. So I listened, but I'm not into palm readers. I think they did. Don't say it like that. You know, they're not devil, you know. Well, in Japan, it's a big thing in Japan. It's just kind of like guidance. It's just, you know, it doesn't hurt you if you don't, if you listen to it. You know, it's something, it's just life. Me talking in here, you know, it's something like that. You know, sometimes I could just read you without knowing really about details about you, because that's just life. Some people are just smart like that. Tagalog. Sige, pataw. Ayan. I'm doing pretty good for myself and treat YouTube like my own social media. That's good. That's good. Ayan. So yes, definitely. And when we talk about the narcissistic, about, you know, YouTube, like Facebook, I see this a lot. And that's why I'm not really active on my social media, even though I do have them, is because I don't know. I just really feel it's it's more quality when you get to kind of like interact with people. And sometimes with the social media, you only post things that are good, you know, but sometimes also there are people that post something just to rant, just to kind of like be toxic to everyone. So yes, I think that's one of the things that I feel like, social media, you can blame them if you want, but I do have a strong opinion about social media. At the end of the day, it's us, you know, it's us people who click on it, who download it, who use it, who register on it. So make sure that you're kind of like always check yourself if what you're doing is something that can make you better or can make you a narcissistic POS. Ayan. Ayan. And, okay, let's see. Next one. Okay, the third. Ayan. Today's friendship are somehow more conditional than they were in the past. As we organize ourselves online into echo chambers of like minded individuals and reject differing views. Did you get that, guys? Sa Tagalog, ayan, Tagalogin natin, guys. Ayan, para sa lahat at para din sa mga kababayan ko. Kasi, nung una ko rin tong binasa, naguluhan ako eh. Ayan. So, kung parehas ko kayong medyo napobobo sa English, ay parehas tayo, guys. So, ibig sabihin, sa panahon kasi ngayon, lahat ng tao, nag-share ng opinion nila, nag-share ng experiences nila. Makikita mo yan sa politika, sa relihiyon. Ngayon, nababase na ang pakikipagkaibigan. Depende so kung sino ang team mo, kung sino ang pinaniniwalaan mo, kung sino ang sinusundan mo. Kapag hindi mo sinundan yung sinusundan nila, ayun, goodbye ka na. So another thing is that in English, guys, I know you guys probably understand, but that's another thing that I feel really, really like cringe about how people get to friend people. Like we are all judgmental, you guys. It's just a matter of like how level, like what kind of level you are being a judgmental. And if your judgment, you wanted to share all the time. So that's the only difference in my view. But I feel like there are a lot of people, they want to be friends with you because they see something that you are like minded, that you share, same stuff, you share belief. I get that. But for me, I treasure a lot when you get to know someone, and even though you don't share the same belief, because I am like that, you don't have to share my belief. You just don't insist on what you think is right, because that is one thing that I really really don't like personally. And I think if you wanted to be in a peaceful contentment life, you should stay away from those people. I just think personally. And if you're that kind of person, I think you should start thinking about what kind of changes you should do about your life, because all of us, we should just really, that's why we love communities, because it has to be shared. It doesn't have to be always the number one, or you shouldn't be always the smart one, because with friends, it's supposed to be equal. It shouldn't be something like you're the rich, I'm the poor, you're the smart, I'm this. It has to be equal with friendships. And I think that's one of the things that I really feel lucky about when it comes to people that I let or I let, di ba? Kapala mukha ako talaga, yung talaga ako talaga, di ba? But it's true, guys. You can choose your friends, your parents, your family. You cannot change that. Your kids, you cannot choose those. But when it comes to friends, you have all the power to choose who you want to be with. So ika nga nila, kung sino daw yung kinakaibigan mo, ganun ka din daw. But I don't think that's really true, because for me, I have different types of friends. I have superficial friends, I have this, I have that. But at the same time, if it's something superficial, then it's so hard for me to have a deeper level of friendship, because I'm the type of person, I don't like superficial shit. I want real, I want it authentic. If you're a bad person, then you're a bad person. We can change that, we can do better every day. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ayun. I do agree with this. Oh, you do? Oo, tama. Some people are face chews. Oh, di ba? But si Crocker, just because Crocker speaks Tagalog, I think my accent is different in a way. Ayan. Admin, kumain ka ba po? Oh, di ba? Ayan. And facts, I believe this. Oh, you do guys believe that one. I only post my intense workouts in quotes as well as community events. Ooh, Crocker is like that. And add me, no problem. And to be honest, social media is just draining sometimes. Exactly. Sometimes it's just too much. And that's why I really don't like social media. But as a YouTuber, I have to. I don't want to have to maintain other medias anyways. Oh, yun, ayan. I'm still deciding if I should start a YouTube channel soon. I just don't know if people would like my content. Okay, let's talk about this for a little bit. We'll try to segue a little bit about this, okay? So when it comes to starting a YouTube channel, at least for me, and for 2 years of observing, analyzing people in this career, in this journey, you have to understand that YouTube is such a big platform. Like you can do anything that you want. But also, well, not you can do anything because you have to agree on the community guidelines. At the same time, people are smarter than you think now. They know if you're full of shit. So if for me, my advice for people who wanted to start YouTube channel is I think you have to start with your own passion. Because YouTube at first, you could have passion on things you like, but it will grow old, especially if you get monetized, because being monetized comes with responsibility. And be like building a community, you have basically a responsibility with your community that you're building. So for me, if you are thinking of deciding a YouTube channel, go ahead because it's free, you know and you don't have to like think about what do you want for now, because I think YouTube is just life. Like for me, like for real, if you is good, if you have your shit together in your real life, it'll be okay when you start a YouTube channel, because it's a process, it's a journey. There's a lot of things and emotions that you'll probably wouldn't be able to understand about yourself. But when you start YouTube, you're probably going to be open to that kind of like door. So just make sure mentally you're ready, at least for me. I think that's an advice to everyone. Do not do it just because, like you're so full of hope right now, full of passion right now. Prepare yourself that there are moments that you just don't know what kind of content you want for your viewers, and that's where your creativity will flow, the things you want to share, the things you're passionate about, because those passion, if people have the same passion as you, then your community will definitely, it might be like go for a bigger one, but at the same time, bigger is not literally, like not literally, being a big YouTuber doesn't mean you're going to be happy about life. So just make sure to understand what you really want when you start your YouTube channel. I don't know if I said something that makes sense, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, guys, ano ba yung sinabi ko? Ay, is that good, chosen one? Did I say something? Is my advice good enough? Guys, if you're a YouTuber and you have advice you want to share, and please do share on it. Yun. And it's a blessing having a choice to choose your friends. If you want toxic, negative people around, well, that says a lot about you. Mhm. Is that your breakfast or lunch? Which is it? Ayan. Ano ba yun? Ah, corn and rice. Wow, corn and rice. That's weird combination, Crocker. And what else do we have here? Thank you, Icy, for the good advice. No, I don't think I have. I hope it's a good one. I'm pretty sure I forget a lot of things in there. But in the top of my head, I think that's kind of like what I kind of like wanted to just say to all of the people that wanted to start YouTube. YouTube is not just something, it has responsibilities, you guys. And I think a lot of people who started YouTube and get bigger forget about that. So don't be like that. Ayan. And that's what's up. And that's the best advice I've heard. Aw, for me? Aw, that's kind of cool. I give shitty advice because I'm not experienced, so don't go to me, yes. And the thing is, that's why I kind of like wanted this to be a good experience for everyone, whether you're a child, and a young adult, and also like getting older and an elder, diba? Ayan, everyone is included in all of our stories, and that's how I want this community to be every Saturday. I don't want it to be toxic. We can talk about toxic stuff, don't get me wrong. I love to talk about toxic people, I love ranting about them, but at the same time, it's just this. After this live stream, I don't want it to be lingering on you. I don't want you to feel toxic about it. I don't want to leave any remnants of toxicity. It's just something you need to come out, and something that we all can share how to deal with these types of people. So, anyways, Ayan, let's go for 4. Ayan. Even the word friend has been transformed by social media. There's a new sense in which being friends with someone just means having clicked accept on their friend request without ever saying hello. There's a pervasive anxiety that true friendship is in decline and that technology is to blame. As I've said earlier, guys, a lot of people blame social media. A lot of people blame the technology and shit and stuff like that. But I always going to blame us, people, people that fall into these kinds of trap. I'm also the same way. I have a phone, I have internet. My life is convenient enough to do these things. But I won't, because I already see how bad it is and how bad it can be. So why am I in my so every time I hear that social media, I'm really, really getting frustrated. Because let's just be real, guys. It's not the social media who download himself on your phone or on your computer. It's still you who register on it. It's still you who check on it and click on it. Don't click on it, okay? Me too. Toxic things are need to be said sometimes, but all the time, we gotta let it go. Exactly. And thank you, BFF. Ayan, I hope you like this conversation. And, all of you guys that I've been friends with as well in YouTube, the community as well, every Saturday, guys. I'm gonna be your friend, I'm gonna listen to you, even though I talk a lot. But this is my channel. That's what I do, guys. I do talk a lot. This is my outlet, And we blame social media, but we consuming it. Whose fault is that? But ours? Oh, diba? With a question mark, guys. Ayan. That is what I want to be, my friend. Be real. Ayan. What if they're a bad person, guys? Ayan. I do have a question, guys. Chef Jack's Chicken, you talk too much, and what's the problem with that? And guys, but Yes, definitely. What if you're guys? Okay, I think I can do this now. I think I can do it. So I see. Stop. You're speaking too much logic. You'll trigger people. Yeah, I've been triggering myself. Oh, we're already actually an hour. It's 51 minutes now, guys, and I'm triggering myself. But I think I can do this, and I really want to make justice on talking about this specific person because I want you to know him. You know, oh, diba? But before that, we're going to go for a little break. Let me say, can do this. This is my therapy, guys. Ayan. If you have trigger points, let's face it. Let's move on with it. And I'm going to make you listen to my monologue. Let's try to do this. And if you guys also have like something that you keep deep, 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 deep down in you, I hope you can have the courage to talk about it today as well. Do not say anything private, guys. Just say something that is okay with you, that you are comfortable on telling and sharing on public, because this is public, guys. Every word you're gonna say on public, will stay out there. So if someone react on it, don't get triggered to be angry about it because you've shared it. Not all people would like what you share. So that's just what I'm saying. So hold on, you guys. I'm going to go back. Just give me 1 minute of silence, and then I'm going to tell you a very, very long story. Okay, guys.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, guys. Let's see. And by the way, thank you for the sponsor of this. I really love it. I have it a lot. Ayan. I think this is Maybelline New York. Ayan. And let's see. So I don't look ugly when I do this thing. Ayan. Okay, I can do this, guys. Anyways, so let's start. Ayan. So, as you well know, all of you guys, I'm half breed. So, I'm half Filipino and half Japanese. My whole childhood I spent in the Philippines, meaning I do have childhood friends, lifelong friends. And one of the things that I could say that I do have one friend. That one friend that would always going to stick no matter what. And one of the things that I find it funny is because when you have a childhood friend, you started with basically not knowing who you really are with yourself. You basically kind of just like be friends with people around you, your neighbors and people. This person, we call him Eloy. Oh, diba? Eloy is one of those friends that I've spent my whole childhood. Like he's been there since I probably couldn't, I probably could ever imagine. You know, he's a boy, I'm a girl. I grew up in the Philippines, and every birthday I would have a ring from him. And I thought he would always tell me that I'm going to be his wife someday. And one time, as kids, I think I was in third grade with this one. Um, he stole a kiss from me, and it's the first time that I ever slapped the shit out of someone. But that's how we became, I think, real friends. Is because I never, after slapped him and after he stole a kiss from me, we kind of like patched things up super quickly because we're kids, and we became really close by then. We don't attend the school the same way. We have different life. I am, well, you can say I'm a rich kid in the Philippines growing up, and he's not. It's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet. Time passes by. My family went bankrupt and I get to study in a public school, and he was there. But at this time, I found out we always figure that he's gay. But I always joke around him that I think one of the reason that he chose being gay is because I don't like him. Oh, Elon. Exactly, admin. Admin knows about him a lot. And he's one of that friend that I would always treasure wherever I go. How old I am, even though I don't see him, I don't get to be with him. He's always gonna. Do you know that? Do you know that story? So, do you have one friend like that? So we grew up, we get to have our own life, yeah, and I get to, leave Philippines because I have to. I'm Japanese, so I have to go back to my own country, which is Japan. And from then on, we don't really get to talk much, And at that time, internet is not really like mainstream in the Philippines where everyone has internet. So it's always going to be like a really expensive international call. So it's been years we didn't. But every time I would visit, I would visit Philippines, he would make time for me. O, di ba? Ayan na. Why this funny? But whoa, it's crazy. Okay, I can do this. O, di ba sasabihin yung drama? I thought I can do this. I guess not. But anyways, so every time I would go to the Philippines, it doesn't really matter whether he's busy, whether he's has something to do with his life. He would always make sure that he would have a time for me because my time is very limited when I go to the Philippines. Tapos, Panzo, Panzo, thank you, Ayan. So basically, those things happened, and one of the things that we always talk about regrets. And oh, di ba therapy to guys, therapy. Um, One of the things that I kind of regret is not being able to be with him, like 100% being a friend. Even at the last time. One. O, di ba? Ay, nako, ewan ko sa inyo, guys. Ay, grabe. Akala ko okay na ako. Yun pala, hindi pa pala. Okay. So, I don't know where did I stop talking, but yeah. As Wilamy says, I see masaya na siya sa heaven. So, yes. O, di ba? Ano ba yun? Okay. I can do this, guys. Okay. People shouldn't live their lives with regret. That's why I'm doing so much to make my life better. I feel you, Icy. These touch me. So we all here understanding that feeling. Yeah, it's been 2 years since I really talk and discuss about friendship. I want to move on. I really want to push it. I thought I can do this today. That's why I did made it a point to do this today, but I guess I can't. I can't still. Okay, nagpapaalala naman siya. Malapit na kasi birthday niya. Nasaan man siya ngayon, alam ko masaya siya kasi, oh, it could be. Like, I think his birthday is next. Oh, yes, definitely next month. I don't know. It's just something that I really want to get past so I can actually be open to new friendships. And it's something that, YouTube has been like an outlet for me to basically know more people, get to connect with people. But I think one of the journey that I want to take is to move on from this. I do have a hard time moving on with friendships. I did. Okay, I see Mr. Sue in the house. Mr. Sue, sorry, Mr. Sue, if I didn't get to say hi, ayan. But definitely. So, I guess I just want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. Everyone has trigger points, and one of the things that I do get triggered is friendships. It's something that I really take seriously, sometimes too serious that, as a core, my core is I'm a paranoid person, guys. That's just who I am. That's my core. And I think getting older, I get to balance it, I get to deal with it in my own way. And that's why I'm very, very frank and very, very blunt. And that's how I sometimes scare a lot of friendships. You know, people that I get to know because I'm too aggressive. If I misunderstand something rather than think about it, I'll just talk to you straight. You know, I'll just ask you what's wrong. Did I did something wrong? Because it's easier like that rather than to think of things. And it's not because, you know, I'm the type of person who doubt any of you guys or doubt people. It's just because it's who I am. And I'm, I don't know. I don't really understand why am I putting myself in this situation, you know, making myself look so ugly in front of you guys. But I think because you've been a really big part of who I am right now, like me being super aware of things, me being, well, I think I'm a stronger person, you know, stronger mentally. But before I even welcome fully everyone in this community, I know I have to move on one thing that I keep holding on, and it's with Eloy. Like, when he left this earth just because he wants to, diba? He left a hole that is basically I couldn't feel. You know, it's always empty when it comes to friendship. So you guys, very, 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 very thankful for everyone. I am sorry if I'm too emotional. I know I don't like these guys, but I think this is part of the process. And I also wanted to like let you understand that, you know, being vulnerable, being, you know, like trying to understand who you really are. You have to be vulnerable with people that actually wanted to help you, wanted to make you better. And I think one of the processes that I'm taking right now is showing you who I kind of like really am in a way, and kind of like understand that if you don't have a friend, so do I, you know. So you're not alone, you know. There are people out there that also have hard time having friends, feeling, you know, feeling connected with someone in a deeper level. And I think it's because of different trauma, different trigger points that we have, our baggages from our childhood or stuff like that. But I think I've always have strong opinion on people when they are traumatized on their childhood, they have a struggle on their childhood, and they cannot move on forward. I always find it really, really not okay because we grew, we get older, we should get smarter. You know, we should let go of things that are hindering us and avoiding us from going further in life. And I think it's time. I think it's time to basically mourn, grieve, get it out so that people who really wanted to be a part of ICFIT, because I'm going to continue this because I do love talking to you guys. I do love the interactions. I do love learning from you guys. I do learn a lot. I do kind of like get to think of things that I couldn't even think about for myself, or, you know, people that I talk to in 3D real life. So I do really appreciate you guys. And that is why this is the only way I can actually make you understand that I'm taking this seriously as you think not, kind of thing. So anyways, ang pangit ko na admin. Ano ba yan? Nakakaloka. Ewan ko ba guys? Ganun talaga siguro ang buhay. Kailangan talaga mag-move on ka, diba? And it's time. I think it's time. Oh! Andito na rin siya! Ano ba yan? Saglit nga. Basahin ko kayo lahat, guys. Ayan. Wala akong iniyakan na friend na kahit isa, si kuya lang. Oh, busy. Kuya lang talaga. Ayan. I don't want fake people in my life. Meaning, ano ba yan? Ang pangit tuloy ng boses ko, guys. Ayan. My voice doesn't sound good anymore. I don't want to fake people in my life, meaning there's plenty of fish in the sea. It's always best to explore the new groups in those types of circumstances. When losing friends, we've all been through it. Ay, tapos nagsisi ko, walang iyakan. Ewan ba? Nahawa na ako. Guys, if you want to blame someone, why am I emotional? Please blame. Pakisisi si Marvelous Vlog 25. I think he rubbed the emotional things. Sinisi ikaw, sisi ko sa pagiging emotional. No? Luka-luka. Anyways, thank you, sisi ko. Ayan. And every time na napag-uusapan BFF mo, lagi kang emotional. And di ako, I know, Pinay. And this is the reason I wanted to kind of like, I really thought I could make this without crying. Because I've been readying myself on this for I think a year now. Like I really want to talk about this, but I don't think I can. And I thought I could today. But I guess I couldn't, I don't know guys why. But he is not only a friend, he is a family. Exactly. He is. Ayan. So ayan guys, please do connect with each other, check on with each other. Ayan, it's very nice that you do that. I really want this community, no matter how long it takes, no matter if we are still small, we get big. I really want to know who are the OGs of this community. I'm a small YouTuber, I'm a small streamer. We can actually get to know each other in a deeper level every Saturday. Every Saturday. Yeah, my limitation, guys. That's my boundaries over tonight. Every Saturday. Ayan. And kanina pa ako dito, now lang ako nagtamsa. Ay, talaga? O, di ba? Hinintay mo pa talaga ganon. Hinintay mo ako umiyak ganon. Ayan. Basta walang iyakan, tulad nga ng sabi ni Tita Wailami, si Kuya lang iniiyakan niya. O, di ba? I thought I could. I really thought I could with that. I'm not a crying baby. People know that on me. It's just something that I think it's time, just to get it all out. It's time to move on, you know. He's in peace now, and I'm pretty sure he's grateful. Ay, ano yun? Okay na magbasa niyan, guys. Yes. Sabi mo nga, Edsy. Definitely. Ayan. Marvelous. Nagsasabi lang ako ng totoo. O, diba? Ayan. But the thing is, guys, I think there are people like that. Like when it comes to relationships, like boyfriends, girlfriends, like love partners, I'm the type of person who can move on super easy. Like I don't have problem with it. Next day, I have someone kind of thing. Before I got married, guys, okay? But when it comes to friendship, when you become in my circle, which is very small, like, and I'm gonna talk about the 7 types of friendship, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get to understand more, and you kind of like understand who are those people in your life is and what is the benefit of it in your own life, mental and physical, which is why you're here in ICFit. But yes, ayan, you have to be. I see people say we are weak, but it shows strength. I don't think so. I'm a man. I don't cry. But, ayan, bakit sinabi ko bang di totoo, Tita Wailami? Ano yun? Ayan. Mahal ko kayong lahat. O, diba? From Crocker, guys. Diba? Sending hugs. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Minsan, ganyan ako. Mas maganda pag umiiyak. Buti ka pa, Wailami. Feeling ko, naku, mawawalan na ako ng career. My career is over. You're not gonna watch me next week because I look ugly. Ayan, barado na ilong mo. Kaya nga eh. Okay, guys. Give me 1 minute, guys. Okay? Whew. Okay, guys. Ayan, nawala tuloy. Again, thank you for the sponsor. I think I had 4 of this. So, thank you, guys. I do accept sponsors for makeup, guys. Ayan, thank you, guys. Ayan. Ayan. Tisay? Sinong Tisay pag umiiyak? Si Edsy Love Tisay. Wow. Host, ganda, pero ganda pa rin. Oh, for sure. Feeling ko nga ang haggard ko na. Ayan. Sorry naman, guys. I'm really, really, really sorry. Ayan. Ayan, stop ho, BFF. Huwag niyo sabihin kasi yung crying. Pag sinabing crying, edi iiyak na naman. Pati tuloy si Jowa, ayan, nag-aalala na. Ba't daw ako umiiyak? Pinaiyak niyo na. Ayan, lagot kayo kay Jowa. Hope you feel better. I see you needed to let it out. Yes. I'm sorry to hear your well, I'm not sad. You know, the thing is I'm not sad. I think this is just like I'm like sad and happy at the same time because I know this is going to be the start of my process, of my progress, that I get to basically open up more, you know, being guarded up and being triggered with a lot of stuff that I shouldn't put on people is something that I want to do for me and for the people that would accept me and welcome me as their friend. So I think this is a process and I just want to show everyone that, o di ba? Ayan, barado na naman yung ilong ko tuloy. Huwag niyo na nga sabihin kasi yun, di ba? But yes, definitely. Ayan, all good. Want some sake? Ayan, I actually had this. Ayan, coconut water from Philippines or Thai. I don't know, but yes, I like this. It's okay. Emotional makes I know it's not all the time you'll see me cry, guys. So you should be lucky, guys, that I'm crying for all of you guys. Ayan. No, but this is something I just really needed. And, you know, for me to be open more to you guys in this community, I'm taking this serious. So I'm trying to take all the steps that I need to be open for you guys. That it's okay to be vulnerable as long as you're with the right people around you. And that is what I'm trying to bring to you guys on your television, on your phone, on your iPad, and on everything. This is what Icy Feet stands for. You know, like life is ugly. You know, it's not gonna be a perfect life for everyone, but it's us. You watching, every one of you who will make the choices for your life to be peaceful, content, and happy. You know, it's us. So I want you to be courageous, to open up yourself, you know, to the possibilities of having good people, of having the right people around you. And I hope you can trust me. You know, I know that's a very, very hard thing to do because that's very hard thing for me to do. So I just really want that. I want something personal, you know, even though we just see each other on camera. I hope a lot of you guys who are feeling depressed, who are feeling sad, who feels there's nobody out there for them, ICFeet is here to stay every Saturday. Sometimes late, but I'll be here. Ayan. Naging bakit ba ako si Chris Aquino? Ayan. I really want to join the panel. I know Hayden, but I think let me have this time to actually do my process because this is for all of us as well. I want this to be something that I needed to do for this channel, for the community, so I could get passed on. And ilangin natin siya pasayahin. Sino? Sinong papasayahin niyo? Masaya ako guys ha. Ayan. So anyways, we're going to do the 7 types. Ayan. Sorry Hayden, ayan. But yes, I only have 30 minutes more. So I really want to do this very, you know, fast. So again, every Saturday is I's live stream day. Ayan. Of course, pan. So ayon. And let's see. What's the next? Um, okay, let's see if I can do this. I Okay, so this one. So these are the 7 types of friendships, okay? And all of these friendships are very important. And data from a recent survey exploring friendship networks revealed that most of us, regardless of age, have cultivated a wide variety of social relationships. And here's an overview of the specific friendship types that were explored. So there are 7 types: lifelong friends, as I've said, and best friends. Ayan. And one of them is in the house. Ayan. Thank you, BFF, for being here. It's kind of like a comfort thing to do this while you guys are there. Sisi Koy, ayan, Team Josa, ayan to all. Hayden is here as well. Crocker, and to all Edsy Love admin, you guys, ayan. I'm very, very lucky that you guys are here right now. Close friends, Panzo, you too as well. I don't forget about you as well. Ayan. And close friends is number 3. I think these 3 are actually like something that, if you don't have one of this, life could be really, really sad and life could really, really be lonely. But don't worry because there's number 4, which is our social group. These are friends you socialize with, but whom you are not particularly close. Number 5 is activity friends. Friends with whom you engage in specific activities such as gym buddies, members of your book club or dinner club, church circles, and so on. Number 6 is friends of convenience. Oh, diba? I thought it's friends with benefits. No, friends of convenience are the folks with whom you might share carpooling, duties, youth, sports, team parents, neighborhoods, groups, and so on, etc., etc. And of course, the last one is the acquaintance. Acquaintance na my friends pa, o diba? So people at work, people you see each day when you're walking your dog, folks you know to speak to, but not about anything of consequence or especially personal. So these are friends. There are all friends according to these 7 types of friends. So if you couldn't find, like Wailami says earlier, if she couldn't find these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is there. And I hope, even though I'm the last, I've talked about this many, 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 many times in my stream and with people that I actually friends with, like trying to build something with people like you guys. I don't need to be your first go to person. I don't need to be your number one on the top friends because I'm realistic, not all of us is easy. It's not easy for some to be friends. And I know that. I'm realistic about myself. I'm a very hard person to deal with because one, I'm paranoid by nature. I'm blunt. I'm aggressive. I tell you what to say. I don't kiss ass. I don't care if it would hurt you if I say something truthful or something that for you is not true, but I see it from the outside and I think it's not making you get better or it wouldn't do you any good. I'll tell it because I do care. I do mind, and it's something that sometimes my tone is probably not good. That's one of my weaknesses, and that's one of the things that I know is hard for a lot of people to swallow because some people are superficial, and if you're superficial, then I understand if you don't want to be friends with me. I really do. I don't need to be your first go to, second, third. I could be in the last of your list because for me, my mindset is at least I'm in that list, So I think when you build some friendship, and this is my personal opinion, don't expect. And that is why I'm telling you the story of Eloy because our friendship, I don't think, I don't know if I'm number one for him, but for me, he is. And I don't give a shit if I'm not, because at the end of the day, I know he didn't expect anything from me. I didn't expect anything from him, you know, and we just understand each other. If we're together, we treasure every moment. And I think that's one of the things that he taught me along the way is enjoy the moment, you know. Even though you come from different culture, you don't have the same belief, you don't agree with things. Ayan, Rian, BFF is actually can witness on that. We do disagree on many stuff. I'm a debater. I discuss so much, I talk too much. But when a specific person can understand you and you can be comfortable to explain yourself, and if you're the type of person that can accept, the things that might not be good, because, I do have friends that criticize me, and of course, I'm going to be hurt. I'll be angry. I'll probably not talk to you for hours, maybe day or days, but I'll be there, So I hope if you're gonna be a friend for people in your life, I hope you don't expect things from them, you know. I hope you find time to enjoy every moment because not everyone has a friend, that one friend. And if you find something like that, treasure it because there are unicorns out there, at least in my opinion. And that's why I do treasure people that I meet now that are like that, at least in my point of view, and I do really, really treasure you guys. And we all paranoid about stuff. Ayan. Friends with benefits will end bad. Talking from experience, Panto, is that what it is? Ayan, I still got friends from my childhood. Good job, Coker. Ayan. I do have childhood friends. Don't get me wrong. I do. I do just believe that, in our lifetime, there's always going to be that one friend that you will never forget. And you don't have to forget about them. People that would come and go to your life, they are there for a reason. And sometimes their reason, their role, or part in your life or their life, sometimes it has expiration date. But at least at the end of the day, you did your best to be a good friend. And that's one of the things that I'm trying to do good about my life is, friends that would welcome me, like be a good friend, which a lot of people tell I am, but also I know it's really hard to be friends with someone that's like me. So yeah, the best friends I had truly wished were like you, IC. You feel about your best friend is how I felt. Oh, that's good. IC, very sensitive, I guess, when it comes to friendship. Yes, I am. You're lucky. My childhood friends are long gone. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, that's the thing that I think is just one thing that I kind of wanted to move past on. I really do. And in the Philippines, we have this saying, Ano nga ba yung kasabihan na yun? Hindi sa dami ng kaibigan. Ano ba yun? Ano bang kasabihan yun? Why lami, andyan ka pa ba? Tagalog, PFF, kung hindi ka nagtatrabaho. Ano ba yung kasabihan na yun? Like, a lot of friends means nothing when they're not bringing something in each other's life, because it has to be both ways. It shouldn't be a one way street. If you're in a one way street friendship, it's your job to take care of yourself. I think that's the point of what I'm telling today. Like, I just hope when you find friends that would actually give meaning to your life, you know, pressure them. Because not everyone would have that one friend that would stay with them. Because mine is not here anymore. And it's fine. Because you can gain more friends. But I think one of the process that I have to take is basically open up myself, you know, like get it out, the trigger points, the baggage I have with friends. And last Thursday, I get to meet three wonderful ladies. And I've always told you guys, in Japan, it's really hard to find people that you can connect. Because sometimes I don't know what it is. You know how Japanese can be. They can be two-faced. And with the character I have, it's going to be hard for me to socialize on that way. But in the Philippines, Filipino here in Japan, not everyone, but they have a lot of ego. And I am the type of person, healthy ego is good. I get it for some people. That's the only thing they have, Ayan. Actually, I had this conversation last time about ego. And I guess for a lot of people, let's just be real. If you're ugly, if you're fat, if you don't have personality, if you don't have friends, if you don't have anything going on with your life, your ego is the only thing you have. So when people beat your ego, you are so defensive about it. But at the same time, your ego would not go anywhere. So at least for me, I feel like when it comes to friends, I do leave them out of it. But at the same time, I do get it that some people couldn't. I do get that there's are people out there that is hard for them to open up because it's like that. Facts, diba? But you cannot, having friends, real friends, if you're like me, who wants real, authentic people in your life, no bullshit, no kiss assing, just be real, no expectations, nothing. Because you have expectations, of course. We all have expectations in our head. But the point is how you deal with it. Do you want your expectations that your friend will meet it? Or it's just an expectation, but it has nothing to do with your relationship with anybody? So I think that's how you can separate those two. And one thing I'm pretty sure of, if you have ego, if you have a high ego, you cannot reach that. So, yes, definitely. Ego on YouTube is big for a lot. Yes, another thing. And Panzo, I'm 30 now, 31 in February. Oh, time to settle. Chosen one, time to settle. And Lost and Found, welcome to the live stream. We have a stupid hurricane over here. I'm so tired from being kept up from the wind howling. I miss the stream, I guess I am, but we still do have like 30 minutes kind of thing. So 20 minutes, I think. The Chosen is still young. So yes, I think there's one more here. Um, let's see. Okay, what is this one? Ayan. So, are? Chiganda. Okay. So there is the anthropologist, Ayan. His name is Robin Dunbar, and he studied social groups over the centuries and found that the number of stable social connections that individuals can maintain has remained fairly constant at roughly 150. So sa Tagalog, ito na parang inobserbahan ito. Kung anthropologist siya. So, yung social connections mo, kung ilan yung numero kada tao, ay constant pa rin. Ibig sabihin, hindi nagbabago. Meron siyang numero, 115. So this figure, which has come to be known as Dunbar's number, ayan, because it's his, Dunbar's number, denotes more or less the number of people you would not feel embarrassed about joining uninvited for a drink if you happen to bump into them at a bar. And these are subdivisions within this. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung mga tipo ng tao. 150, o, di ba? 150 na katao na hindi ka magiging hindi komportable na makasama sila sa buhay. So, it's subdivided. We each tend to have 3 to 5 people who constitute the small nucleus of really good friends to whom you go in times of trouble. So, ito yung mga tao na talagang pinupuntahan mo para kapag meron kang trouble o meron kang hinanaing sa buhay. So, this is 3 to 5 people. And also, a sympathy group, o, diba? Sympathy group of 12 to 15 people whose death tomorrow would leave you distraught. Ayan, 12 to 15. But Dunbar argues we simply lack the cognitive capacity to inflate these groups. So if a new person comes into your life, which is what I'm doing right now, I am, someone has to drop down into the next level to make room for them. Ay, buti na lang, onti lang yung kaibigan. Ayan, since the number of friends we can have is limited by our cognitive capacity, not even the ease of making online connections can enable us to expand it. So, commenting on social media, Dunbar remarks that there is an issue about what really counts as a friend. So, those who have very large numbers, that's to say larger than about 200, invariably know little nothing about the individuals on their lists. O, katakot naman yun, guys. Ibig sabihin, kahit pa sabihin na ang dami mong kaibigan, pero hindi ka naman talaga nila kilala. So, yeah, yun. Yan. Just want to share that with you guys. So if you have anything that you think of sharing ideas of what kind of friendship you think is, please let me know. Ayan, on the comments down below or on the live chat right now. Ayun. So let's go back. Ayan, and hi all from Lost and Found. Ayan, and just glad work is over to be there with you all. Ayan. But we do have, I think, I guess I'm done with all of this. Ayan. I do want to share a lot more, but I think if Hayden still here? Ayan. I do still have like 30, 40, 50, 60, 20 minutes. Ayan, 20 minutes. So if you want to come up in the panel, please do. And as well, we do also have this. Yes, ayan. So if you are wanting to do a Christmas carol in the house, ayan, please do. Ayan, anytime I'll drop the link. I hope Hayden is still here right now. I did finished early. I didn't think I'm just gonna do another time the articles, but also I'm gonna share them on Discord, the articles I've come up with. Please do read them if you want, if you're the type of person that you wanted to get to know your friends more and you know how to be or surrounding or around people that you really wanted to be with, please do read the article as well. I'm going to put them in Discord, and also the ones that I've shared, I'll put them in the description link down below as well. So, ayan. Admin, akyat ka, admin. Gusto mo? Ayaw? Ayan, let's see. But we do still have, I hope Hayden is still here. I don't know if Hayden is still here. But we did, finished early. Ayan. I'll just do the other ones later. Maybe we'll do part two of this. We're gonna dig deep more, about loneliness, because I did come up with a lot of patterns as well. Having no friends as well is making you lonely. That's part of it. Having friends will make your life way easier. It's gonna make you, there's a study actually out there. I'll also gonna put that on my Discord as well. On Facebook, I'll probably share it as well. That it correlates having no friends, being alone, trying not to be out there, building friends, making friends. I know it's hard, but you have to start somewhere. If you don't have that, your physical health will suffer, your mental health will suffer. So you have to be very, very, like, if you want to do good in life, if you want to have a happy life, and I know no matter how a person would tell me they're okay with being lonely, I don't believe it, because as human beings, I think all of us at some point in our life, even in the deepest core of our personality or human being, we want to be happy. So I think if you couldn't find a partner, a love life, you can start with making friends. And I think when it comes to women, men, we talk a lot about dating and dating, how hard it is to date at this time, at this generation. If you don't have the skills to make friends, if you don't have the skill to build friendship, to be connected with someone, it's going to be hard for you to date as well. So I think it's like a whole circle of it. And that's why I kind of wanted to make you understand that you're not alone, in this. Like people do have. Ano daw, not ready, boss? Haggard na eh. Ayan. But guys, sorry earlier if I couldn't let you get up here. I just wanted to get that out so I could move on. I could get better. Ayan. For all the people that actually welcome me in their life as their friend, I want to be there more. I want to be in the moment. I want to take everything not for granted. The attention you gave me, the time you're giving me, guys. I wanted something to get out. Like it could be fruitful. You could relate with me. Like you have me. You have me. O, di ba? Kaloka naman yun. You have me. O, di ba? Ganon. But yes, that's one of the things. And Hayden is still here. Ayan. Let's see. How do I do this? Ayan. Let's do
Yo,
this. Hello, Hayden.
yo.
I thought you were gone.
Well, I was,
Hold on.
but
I think
I came back and I saw the stream link, so I was like, you know what, get on.
Okay, okay. So how about you, Hayden? In your age right now, do you have a hard time having friends?
Well, I mean, not online, not really, but IRL. That's kind of hard to answer because I am someone with social anxiety. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
just
and that's the reason I kind of wanted to talk about this, because I think there's a lot of people out there who actually have anxiety to socialize, to open up, with other people. So hopefully, even though you have social anxiety at an early age, you know that. I hope you kind of like get yourself something, if you need therapy, do that. Something that would help you to make your life more happier, I guess. I don't know. What you think?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
But Just, I think, for your age, just enjoy every people that you meet, but stay safe,
Yeah.
especially on internet. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Okay, let's read this about lost 10 pounds. So, mental health. I was in a mental ward before. I got help and did therapy. I understand all of it deeply. And I used to have anxiety with people. Listen to this, Aiden, from Chosen One. So I'm with you, little brother. It get better for you. Or that. Oh, nangyari. But yes, definitely, I know. Well, Hayden, you know very well Hayden is. And, this is the thing I feel. And some people would sometimes, message me about these kinds of stuff. Like, it's easy for me to say to do this, to get out of your comfort zone, to meet people, but it's not for them. But then they would tell me how lonely they are. So for me, it's kind of like conflicting. If you want to do this, and that's why I'm doing this, is because I just don't want to say something in front of you guys, and I'm not doing it for myself. So I think it's time for me to kind of like let it go, tell you the things that I'm also having to deal with on my own. So you don't feel like I couldn't relate or I couldn't understand you guys. I do. I do have my own struggle, guys, but I think I'm in the point of my life where I know how to handle things in a way mentally. And that's why I have this channel, because I think I'm good at it. But at the same time, there are things that it's just really hard to overcome. And one of them is friendship. But overall, I'm good. It's just friendship that I'm really hard to get past to. That's kind of like my anxiety. Friendship anxiety. Can you call it like that, Hayden? Ayan. But anyways, Ayan. So what are you doing? What did you eat today, Hayden?
But, I mean, I'm not really eating anything right now. I'm just,
Oh, I thought you said you were slurping like
yeah,
icy.
yeah, it's on. I'm not drinking it right now.
But isn't it morning over there? What time
Yeah,
is it over there?
10:52.
And you're already drinking icy? That's
Yeah.
not good.
Wait, what?
Well, you probably know that already. You should stop. Being a friend, you should stop that. See, this is kind of like how I am. If I see something that is wrong or I think that is not good for you, but at the end of the day, it's your life. I don't care. I don't mind you doing what you do. It's just there are consequences of doing that. And I hope you understand the consequences of doing these little things.
Yeah,
And when you become an adult, you're gonna get to understand the larger, concept of decisions, small, big decisions, choices. It's all gonna come down there. Have a good day, everyone, and love y'all. Chosen one, thank you for
I
being
chose one.
here. And
Goodbye.
yes, definitely. Thank you for the friendship you offering us in ICPIT, of course, to me as well. Thank you so much for that. And friendship is important, so we don't hold that on you, IC. What did I say? I did forget what did I say. Did I say something bad? Yeah.
I think you
Yeah.
said your name.
Huh?
No, nothing. Never mind. I'm sorry.
And 7:53 for me in California. Ooh.
Wait,
So
what?
like 3 hours. Three
Oh,
hours with you, Hayden.
yeah. That's like 3 hours behind. I think. PST time.
But right now, because of your social anxiety, like if you think about it, I know it's probably gonna be hard to answer this question. You don't have to if it's too hard. But is there any realization of what's stopping you, or what kind of like making you not do the necessary steps for you to not feel the anxiety? Do you ever talk to someone about it?
No, I don't. I do not. I just keep it to myself
Why?
because that's my comfort zone. I just keep it to myself. Well,
Do you think that would help you, like
well,
in
I mean,
years and years to
well,
come?
I mean, my parents understand my social anxiety, and well, that's like the only people I talk to about my social anxiety. Like that's really it. Yeah.
Oh, chosen one is saying something here. So get better, Hayden. Little brother, it get better. You can always talk to me. I'm here. Ooh. Well, the
Well,
thing is, like, remember chosen one? Yes, like, like he also like has many struggles as well in this. And that's why I think it's very important to kind of like share our stories, because as I've said before, and I'm always going to say this again and again until everyone knows about it and realize and click something on their head. Even though we have the same struggles, same pain, same heartache, it doesn't mean that what you think is right is right. And what you think is the only option for you is that. Because sometimes there are people who can share the same thing happen to them as you, but they have other options that you probably didn't thought about of doing. So I think that's one of the powerful things that a community has. And even as the old age, cave days, before we became civil to each other, you know, I think community has always been there. And that's what I want for this. You've seen, I'm pretty sure, Hayden, you've seen a lot of community out there that are very toxic.
yeah.
So I don't want to be like that. And as much as I could say that I'm not going to change, I don't know that. But if I will build a community around me that has the same goal, same belief, same attitude, same dream, I think I will be humbled enough to stay right and about to stay truthful. It's not truthful. Stay okay. Basta yun na yun. I don't know. I'm out of words na. But we have 7 more minutes. Are you gonna sing for us, Hayden?
Oh,
I miss your singing.
here you go again, bro. Um, bro, my
Something nice.
okay,
Something
okay,
nice.
okay. Listen. Um, dude, this okay. This is actually I think one of my social anxiety. So like I know I mentioned I had social anxiety, but singing in front of a lot of people is kind of that gets me more a little more uncomfortable. But I'll pass. I'll get over it eventually.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like it's just that I think with social anxiety, it's like one step, little steps, to be there, like testing the waters. I know I'm not a psychiatrist, but for me personally, especially within the past 2 years, I've been stepping into this not my comfort zone. I'll do explore things, even though I don't feel comfortable about it. I'll do it. And sometimes I'm surprised of things that I am doing. I'm surprised of people that I get to meet along the way. And if I didn't get that little step towards that, I wouldn't be able to meet these people. I wouldn't get to meet you even, diba? If I didn't, if I'm only going to focus on what I want, what I want the person to do for me, I wouldn't get to be able to talk to as many people as I can, because sometimes I'm such a bitch. I was told. So yes, I you're right. I see the best we can do is to do our best to be there for each other, basically. Yes, and it doesn't have to be like in real, like, person to person. Because that's the good thing about technology right now is that it's not a hinder to talk to someone. You can connect in a different level with people on the internet. But be careful, guys. Be very, 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 very careful. Ayon. Go, kiddo! Sing for us! Arvin is saying, sing for us. Do
No.
you know any song for Christmas, Hayden? Do
Well,
you celebrate Christmas?
yeah, I do celebrate Christmas with all the gifts and shit, but I don't sing Christmas songs.
Oh, why not? In the
That's
Philippines,
just
did
not.
you know?
It's just not my type.
Oh, but did you know in the Philippines, like growing up in the Philippines, when you're five, like the neighbor, and that's why community is very important, is like the
Wait,
neighbor's
yo,
parents
wait, hold on.
basically.
Hold on, sorry to interrupt, but I know this weird law in the Philippines. All right, I just got it from a YouTube video. You can
What?
find, okay, so like you can oh shit, sorry, it's illegal to annoy someone in the Philippines because they can they can get fined up to something to 200 pesos, which I'm not sure what that is in USD.
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
about
it's a
that. What
weird
do you
law.
mean
It's a
annoy?
weird law.
What do you mean annoy? Maybe gossip? Because I
Maybe
think
like
there's
someone
something like
like
that.
if someone was annoying you, like very much annoying you, they could get fined.
Well, I think that's kind of like a
What kind of a good
maybe
thing?
like a town thing. I think that's a town thing, but I don't know. 200 pesos is nothing.
Let me
200 pesos is like how much is $4? Probably $3 right now because
hold
dollars
on.
is very, very expensive.
It's
So
just
lost and found.
oh,
I'm ready.
so they're basically paying $3.52 USD.
I don't think sometimes that's the thing is like, like sometimes information on the internet, I don't know where you get that information, but
Google.
that's why I always tell you guys, always cross reference. Always do that. And always also remember when you visit your net, your wherever software you're using, Chrome, Google, because Google is at first, it's all algorithm. Once you click on something conspiracy theory or like fake news, the algorithm is going to feed you fake news, myths, something that is not totally proven. And that's why I told you guys always cross reference these things, not just with people that tells you like real article, like real studies if it's a law, like ask a lawyer, like real lawyer or anything like that. Don't base your information just because someone tells you so. And I also tell that I'm telling you, I'm sharing you articles, but I always make it up to post what is that article because I also want you the transparency of you knowing where did I get that information from. So let's all get on the plane and go visit. Oh my God, don't stalk me, guys. I'm gonna have to go around the world. Ayan. We'll have a family gathering, Philippine or Thailand. What? What's Thailand has to do with this now? Chosen one. Ayan. Chosen life goals. Visit Japan. Ayan. But guys, if you can visit, also Hayden, one day you're gonna be an adult. Ayan. Hopefully a responsible, smart, and a wonderful person. I hope you can visit Japan. I hope you travel because traveling is one thing that you shouldn't miss in life. It'll open your just do to every possibility there is. And you're American, you have all the necessary opportunities, Take it, use it. That's all I can say. If you're not from a third world country, if you have all that leisure and opportunity to go outside of your own country, do it. but to be safe. That's all I could say. Ayan. And definitely visiting Japan next year. Only been to the Philippines. Wow, chosen one. You should visit Japan and Philippines.
Oh, hey Mike.
And guys, don't forget, guys,
Wait.
ayan, I pinned on the live chat. And if you ever go to the Philippines, please do. I highly recommend this place. Ayan, it's in Manila. It's a Japanese themed, and of course, you're gonna be personally handled with people that I do trust. Kind of, yeah. I do know the people that is doing that. So basically, you can also ask me things, where to go, what not to do, and stuff like that when you're in the Philippines or in Japan.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You can always ask that.
Yo, chosen one. If you're gonna go to Japan next year, you should definitely visit the Oigawa Railway. It's like they have. I don't know how to explain. They have really nice engines. They have really nice engines. I'll put the name in the chat. Hold on.
Yes, yes, yes. Share them in the chat, Ayan. And of course, Mike is in the house. Mike, how you doing? I didn't get to stay on the stream and get to yow yow on your stream. I did see your back, Ayan. Bingo and all, guys. If you are not connected with Mike and all of the people you see in the live chat, please do. Ayan. Good day, Hayden. Ayan. From Mikey. Ayan. Meaning we going everywhere together. It would be nice, like a fucking community, like a whole kind of like, how do you call that? Like, how do you call those things? Where kind of like excursion for the whole community. I hope we can be big like that, where we can actually like have that kind of like 1 day or 2 days of getting to know everyone in person. Like, if you know Charlie, I think Charlie is doing that, right? If you know Penguinzo, I think he was doing that as well. Abba and Preach is doing that. It would be awesome to do that. Yes. Hayden, and I see I got you. That sounds legit. Ayan. And, uy, die! Mega, mega love shout out. Ay, Tinay and Bem Bem. Ayan, Tinay, Tinay, thank you, thank you. Tapos na kayo, Tinay? Ayan, is your guys' live stream over? And that's cool. Glad to get here. Diba? Admin, thank you. I'll hit you up once I book my trip. Yes. Diba? And you visit Philippines if you want tour guide. I'm always here. Guys, yes, definitely. Admin is there. So I could personally like make sure that if you are not familiar with the place, you can always just come talk to us, and you'll be, Philippines is a very welcoming country. Just know who you stay with, or where, what place. Like Mike and Tina would probably would tell you stories about that. You should check out Tina and Bem and Everyday Mike. I add Everyday Mike, Everyday Part of Life. They do actually have collaborations. Mike has been in the Philippines as well. He stayed with Tina and Bem. It's been a wonderful vlog and journey that you could watch on their channel. Ayun. Very well, although I need a vacation from the vacation. Napagod, napagod si Mike, yeah. But Hayden, I hope you really get to, you can get to learn from our stories here, especially you still young. You get to have all this, you're open. I hope you open yourself with possibilities and stories, and also kind of analyze that in a way where it could mean something to you personally. Yeah, that's I think that's just what I'm gonna say.
I
So,
guess.
Eden.
Hold on. Sorry. I gotta say something to the chosen one real quick. Another reason why I suggest the Oigawa Railway is not only because of their engines, but they have really cool Thomas shit there. And they recently turned Toby into an electric engine. So it's like no longer a tram engine, sadly. Okay, well, he's a tram engine, but I'm doing this sarcastically because yeah, he's now a fucking electric engine for some reason. But hey, I mean, he looks perfect.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the Toby from East Anglia, bro. That mod that like the real life counterpart from the real life Toby counterpart from East Anglia, bro. That looks beautiful. It looks real accurate. I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just said it.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought I could have a break time. Okay. Appreciate you guys from Chosen One and Tina and them. But do you have anything that you want to share on this stream as well? Ayan, any because
Uh,
you've been uploading a lot as well lately. So
uh,
anything apart from that that you want to share in this stream, please do so, Hayden, before we end the stream.
all right, but all right, I got a good one.
Okay, there you go, guys. And Hayden dropped. There you go. I'll pin it on top. But yes, Hayden, this is it. We're in the end of our stream. Anything you want to add up, Ayan,
Uh,
about friendships and mental health aside from the train? Do you have
really not
anything you want to share?
really nothing much. But after I go, I might go watch some Ruby Volume 7 because I just been wanting to rewatch some Ruby seasons.
So you've been addicted to that show lately, huh?
Yeah,
That's good. That's good. Ayan. But yes, guys, check that out. And if you want, Ayan, you can always, Ayan, go on my Discord as well and talk about Ruby, about Thomas, and about a bunch of things on my Discord as well. Please join us over there,
let
Ayan.
me
Because
get the
sometimes
link.
I'm not gonna be there all the time. Yes, I pinned it on top.
I
And
mean, like the server link.
our server link, yeah. Just type Discord. I think it Nightbot will
Yeah.
drop it. And thank you, Hayden, for being so understanding sometimes, even though sometimes I'm always kind of like, you can go up, you can go down. So, there are things that I sometimes really wanted to share without kind of like being, because I feel like sometimes I get distracted as well easily. I don't know why. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Friendships are great if you find the right ones. Yeah. But I do appreciate you, Hayden, just to know that. Hope you felt that, even though I'm crazy sometimes. I, but we are all crazy, guys. It's just what kind of crazy level you are in. Don't be too bad shit crazy, though. That's not a good one. Am I correct, Hayden?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But if you have something that you sometimes you don't understand on the stream, feel free to ask that on Discord as well. I could explain that more over there. And chosen one and friendship make the world go round. There are still good people in this world, and I recommend not giving up hope. I don't. I didn't. It's just a process. It's a process I have to take. And I get some people, while me, if you're watching this, I hope you find my company and my friendship that I offer
Well,
in this YouTube world
well,
enough for that.
after when I go, I might just cook me up, like warm up some leftover pizza, and then go on my desk, get a drink, then watch Ruby Volume 7. That's basically my
Aw,
snacks.
thank you, Hayden. Thank you for being so patient with me as well. Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Well, back then when I was a little kid, I was like so impatient, bro. But now, as I'm growing up, I'm getting more patient.
That's good. That's good. I think, being with me, you're gonna have to grow patience as well.
What, what the?
you
Bro,
know,
what the
and
fuck? There's like
dear
a
friend,
hold on. There's like a
and don't stalk
yeah,
eyes.
yeah.
Oh, dear friend, who's that for? Yes, don't stalk me, guys. It's
What the
not
fuck
nice.
kind of fucking cockroaches?
We can
What?
just talk. We can discuss things.
Don't mind what I'm saying. I'm just saying like a fucking cockroach on my table that has like his like the upper body's like apart from the lower body. Like what the fuck is that one? Like is it a one that flies? Because I think there's some cockroaches that can fly. Although I could be
Oh
wrong.
yes, we have a lot of those in the Philippines actually.
Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck?
But in Japan, for whatever reason, cockroaches in Japan can be really big,
What?
but they don't
Wait,
fly.
that's a palmetto bug, right? I think that would be a
I
palmetto
don't know.
bug.
I don't know. I'm not really okay with insects, but at the same time,
Oh, suggestion: if you see a spider that has a small body and very long legs, do not kill it. It's a daddy long legs. They're your friend, and they help you with the bugs and stuff in your house. Like for example, they'll defeat any bugs in your house. So they're your friend.
I don't know. I don't like insects.
Yeah,
They scare me. So I'm happy that actually in my apartment every summer we do get a lot of insects because we live near nature. But this year I don't think we did have a lot of them. I don't know why. I think the frogs as well are dying. I think I don't see them a lot. I don't know what's going on. I'm not a fan of frogs, but I'm actually sad that I don't see them a lot anymore. So yeah, I think it's I don't know. I don't want insects in my apartment, and I'm happy that I don't have one in my apartment.
I
And
think I should be lucky about the. Wait, hold on. You can say you chosen ones first, and then I'll continue. Oh, well.
and Felipe G said, "Hats." You just described a huntsman spider.
Uh, okay, well, so like months. I don't know if I'm lucky about this, but okay, sorry. So like months ago, I went to the side of the house because I go out see my cat friends. At the side of the house, I saw a black widow spider, and well, I didn't kill it because I hear they're fucking venomous and don't fuck with them. Like I looked it up
No,
recently if you should kill a black widow, and they said no. And then my grandma's like after I told her I found black widow, she's like, "Why didn't you kill it?" Like, bro, you can't. They're fucking dangerous. You can't. You can't
you
mess
just
with
have
them.
to go away and make the adult deal with it. I think
Oh, yeah,
that's the
I
best
didn't mess
option.
with it. That's like the last time I saw the spider.
Yeah, but just kind of like stay away from insects, I guess, especially if you don't know about anything about it. But at the same time, in Japan, it's actually nice because kids here, if you put them in taker, those potato bugs. Do you
No,
have that? I'm,
I don't know what
I
potato
don't know if
bugs
you,
are. Hold on, let me.
yeah, but potato bugs, they actually let kids play with it. They actually let kids touch, sands and, insects. And I think I was told with someone that actually is in, like I was told that doing that with kids at a very young age is really good for them mentally. So I'm really happy that Japan has that kind of system because if it's up to me, I'll probably let them super clean, 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 clean. But yeah, if you're, expecting, if you're a parent of a small child as well, let them play with those things. As long as they're not as dangerous as what you said. With Kate. That's not good. But anyways, so here we are. We got overtime again. But thank you, Hayden, for coming and hope you have a wonderful day. Don't eat pizza only. Try to also get out of your comfort zone and try to start eating real fresh food. If I'm there, I'm gonna feed you real food.
Yeah.
Like real fresh food. Because that's what you need at that age.
Okay,
Like
hold on.
something that
Before
will
I
make you
go,
feel,
before I go, I
yes,
have a riddle for you. Well, it's like a trick riddle. So, like, say roast
not
three.
really free.
Okay, but it's really easy. Say roast 3 times.
Roast, roast, roast.
What do you put in a toaster?
Bread.
Oh my god, how are you knowing the answers?
One more hour. I want to, Mike, but it's 12:20 a.m. in Japan. And if I go for more longer hours, I might start laughing so hard and my neighbors might call a police on me to
Oh
shut me.
god. Oh god. They're gonna
Ayan.
lock you up.
Yes. Isn't pizza the best of the drunk? Oh my god,
It's the
yes.
king.
Actually, I do want to eat pizza. I miss pizza in America because it's so goddamn big. And it's just that. And also it's American football right now. Okay. Denver Broncos. Fight, fight, fight. Monday ayan. So to all American football fan out
I'm cheering
there.
for the Clemson Tigers, bro. They gotta win.
So oh, by the way, did I ask you about who's your team, Hayden?
Oh yeah, Clemson Tigers. They're the best.
Oh, yeah. I'll come up next time and talk icy whenever you got the time. Yes, Saturday, every Saturday, guys. Sometimes I do am late. Like I don't have, like it's hard for me to come up with really specific time lately because of work and stuff that I do personally. But I'm gonna be here every Saturday, and if I'm not, I'm gonna announce it on my community page on Discord as well. And also, if you want to come up, I always like, as well as Hayden says earlier, after an hour, I'll drop the link. But from time to time, like today, there are things that I want to do, share, like all of it, so that I don't have, like, I only have 2 hours. So I want to get it out, everything. And then you can come up with a stream. And I do thank you for being so patient about that. I am. And Sir Richard, hello. And Chasing Tail Outdoors. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Tina. I hope you like this. And Chasing Tail Outdoors. You can also come up here. Every one of you guys can come up here anytime. Just be decent, okay? And also, there are rules, guidelines. Please do abide by it if you don't want to get banned. Hayden, those tend to work best in native English speakers who don't have to translate in their head first. Ooh, and we forgive you, Icy Broncos. Why, Felipe G? What are
One.
you? What is your team? Got it, Icy.
Oh.
And hello, Tina. And sorry, I talk too much, Hayden.
It's fine.
Anyways, Hayden, anything else before we
Um,
end?
I just want to say that the One Piece is real. All right, I'm joking, but I just want to say everyone have a good day, and yeah, might log off for now. Bye.
Ah, there you go. Thank you, Hayden, for being patient. Packers. Oh my God, Felipe G, your Packers. Okay, okay. Well, Aaron Rodgers is not there anymore, so I don't know. How do you feel about Aaron Rodgers, by the way? But anyways, let's have a wonderful weekend all over the place. Thank you for everyone. Please do comment, and please do comment down below who's your favorite football team in the comment down below. I want to know who are with me and to fight for this fight this year. And let's get irritated, frustrated. Everyone, Clemson Tigers or goats. Thank you so much, Hayden. Take care, Kido. And of course, to everyone. Ayan, di ko na kayo maisa-isa, guys. But thank you so much for being understanding today. Ayan, I did and I get it out. And I'm sorry if it becomes too emotional. I didn't really, I thought I could really deliver it in the best way I can. I guess I didn't yet. So hopefully, few more processing, few more process. Ilang buwan, ilang linggo, ayan, makaka-move on din tayo. Ayan. Pero guys, ayan, let's just move on to the next level. Ayan, Be nice to each other. Be nice to people because you don't know where they are coming from. Ayan. And yes, dahil sa channel na ito, kayo ang bida, guys. Thank you, thank you. Otsukare sama deshita. Again, see you next Saturday. Please do watch out my uploads on clips and stuff like that. Hopefully, I could get more new uploads out there. And thank you so much for being such a wonderful bida ng channel. This is it for me. Thank you, everyone. I love you all. Oyasumi. Bye-bye. Mwah. Ciao, ciao.
こんにちはわわわわわわ。Wow! Congratulations! Wow! Congratulations!